Hi! Welcome back and welcome to the third and final video of this three-part video series, Getting High in Your Own Supply, Becoming the Happiest Version of Yourself. So we are defining success on our own terms, based on joy. We are taking responsibility for ourselves and our own happiness, making it a commitment, and now we are ready for the third step. Before we get into the third step, I want to let you know that at the end of the video, I'll be talking about a way to dive in even deeper. If you're really committed to making happiness your priority, if you really want to become the happiest version of yourself, and if you don't just want to hear about these principles, but if you really want to integrate them into your life and live them, then for those people, if that's you, then I have a great opportunity at the end of the video. So have you every now and then been looking for happiness outside of yourself? Maybe in relationships, in spiritual practices, maybe in achievements, in accomplishments, or in validation from others? Then stay tuned, because this video is for you. So I've been into personal development and spirituality since, it feels like forever, since the age of like 15, something like that. And I've read countless books, I've been to so many seminars, and I love it all. It really gives me a great feeling. And I love to be surrounded by like-minded people. But the one thing that I sometimes feel that isn't realistic is that we cannot experience happiness all the time. Life isn't just about the upside of it. It's just not always about rising high, because life is ups and it's downs. Life has peaks and it has valleys. So I think the most important thing is that we learn how to ride those waves, whether the waves are going up or they're going down, and that we somehow realize that we are not those waves. We are the entire ocean. And I think learning how to balance those and learning how to thrive while the waves are going up and down, that is the true sense of happiness. Because then the happiness is something that's solid inside of us and is not connected to going up and down. By now you know happiness always comes from within. It's about your perception, it's about living your truth and following your true north. We can never blame or discipline ourselves into happiness. With all the meditating and all the reading and all the juicing in the world, you will not reach happiness if it doesn't come from a place of self-love. Self-love really is where it all starts. And since I've done so many trainings and they all give you great tools, but to be honest, it doesn't work if it doesn't come from a place of self-love. Self-love is where we start. It's not where we're going towards, but it is where we start, because self-love is always already there. Love is the force of nature. Love is what makes the world go round. Love is what makes the blood go through your veins. It is your true essence. So we start with love, and from love everything else comes. When you eat healthy because you feel you need to be more fit to be worthy, every bite will be a remembrance of the lack of self-love. When you choose to eat healthy because it's a way to nurture your body, then it becomes an empowering act of self-love. When you dance because you think you should break out of your comfort zone, it can be stressful. But when you dance because you feel the freedom to do so, it is an empowering act of self-love. So again, it's not about what you do, but it's really about the perception of it all. I really want to encourage you to choose self-love and to love the heaven out of yourself. And while you're at it, choose radical self-love. Because radical self-love is not just about loving yourself when things are going great, when you're riding the high waves, but it's also loving yourself when things are not going so great, when you're crashing down. It's about loving yourself when you do not achieve what you wanted to achieve, or when you feel miserable. And it's about just allowing yourself to feel whatever you feel and to hold space for yourself to express whatever comes up for you. Because it's again, it's about realizing that you're not the waves, but you are the entire ocean. So whatever comes up for you, that you can hold space for that and have a loving perception of it. It's about looking at yourself through the heart instead of through the ego and the mind. Radical self-love is about being your true self with all of your darkness, all of your dark side, your shadow side, with all of your light, with all of your heart. It's about loving the total package of you. Self-love is what makes meditation into a calm, loving practice. Self-love is what enables us to take risks because we feel that we're solidly anchored into ourselves. Self-love is the courage to make your dreams come true. Self-love is the way to forgiveness, which is the way forward. And self-love is what centers you in the here and now. It is about keeping in mind that you are so much more than what you think you are, and that you are part of something that's so much bigger and that is loving you at all times. So my question to you is, in what way can you add a little bit more self-love to your day? Or in what way can you let the self-love that's already there flow more freely? What I often do when I'm in doubt, I ask myself, what would love do? What would love do? And I stay still and I let the answer come from my heart. And I know it comes from my heart because it's a soft, gently voice or a knowing, and it feels like an expansion is going on in my energy. Whenever it feels like a contraction or like there's something like it must happen behind it, then I know it's not the answer of my heart. But when I feel like there's an expansion in my energy going on and it's a calm knowing, then I know it's the right answer. So just give it a go, try it for yourself. So to wrap it all up, here's what you've learned in this video. Self-love is where it all comes together. Self-love is where we start. It's not an end destination, it's where we start from. And make self-love your priority. It will make everything else you do so much easier, and it will come from a place of joy. So just to sum up what we've learned in all the 3 videos, first, create your own rules for success based on joy. Second, take responsibility for yourself and your own happiness, making it a priority. And 3, and perhaps the most important, love is the answer, and we always start with love. And while you're at it, make it radical self-love. So you really want to embrace all that belongs to you, all that's part of you, both your darkness and your light. When you make these 3 principles part of your daily life, you will be amazed at the shifts you'll be making and the effect it will have in your life. So as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I have this beautiful opportunity for anyone who wants to dive in deeper, who wants to make these principles a guiding light in their life, and who really want to make becoming the happiest version of themselves a priority. I am currently creating a beautiful online coaching program called the Love Immersion, and it's all about using your energy to create more freedom and love and abundance in your life. It's about using smart mental strategies to catapult yourself into success and love. It's about making radical self-love part of your daily life. It is about what do you do with your body, mind, and soul. The Love Immersion really is about guiding you home. It's about creating this deep self-connection where love, joy, freedom can flow from. It's about stepping into the light and perhaps about lifting up your life, because I know that there's so much more in you than you might be using at the moment. It is about overcoming those voices that say, well, this is not really for me, I'm not good enough, those little voices of fear, really. And we want to step into love and light. So we want to burst through the blocks that keep us stuck, and we really want to step into the light so we can become the happiest version of ourselves and make our dreams come true. Because as I said in an earlier video, my mission or offering to the world is to guide women into living the happiest lives they can possibly live, and to really wake us up and live our dreams. So in the Love Immersion, in this 6-week online coaching program, I'll be using principles from neuropsychology, NLP, yoga, and A Course in Miracles, and it's really a spiritual life coaching program. So if you want to take a fresh look at your life, wake up certain areas, step into the light, and you want to do that from a place of self-love and holistic view of the world, then this might be something for you. If you want to read a little bit more about it, you can do so through the link below this video. And I would be so honored and so happy if you were to join us. And if you would, then I'll see you in there. For everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video series helped you and added value to your life. I've made it with lots of love, and I'd be happy if you share it with anyone. And yeah, so thank you very much. Bye.